Proverbs chapter 13 focuses heavily on speech, discipline, wealth, work ethic, and the consequences of one's actions. And it contrasts righteous people from wicked people. Starting in verse 1, it says, "A wise son hears his father's instruction, but a scoffer does not listen to rebuke." Verse 2 says, "From the fruit of his mouth a man eats what is good, but the desire of the treacherous is for violence." And it goes verse by verse, just contrasting the righteous from the wicked. It talks about how wise speech brings protection and rewards. It says that the righteous hates lies, while the wicked speak disgracefully without any thought about it. The lazy are never fulfilled, while the diligent are rewarded. Wealth gained in a dishonest manner vanishes, while hard-earned wealth lasts forever. It tells us that pride should be avoided because it leads to conflict, and it talks about how wise people listen to advice. Those who walk with the wise become wise themselves, while fools suffer from poor company. Righteousness protects you from negative aspects of life, while living in a wicked manner invites negative aspects of life. It tells us that the righteous have enough, but the wicked go hungry. So the righteous are provided for by God, but the wicked are not. Proverbs chapter 14 continues this contrasting style of writing between the righteous way of living and the wicked way of living. It talks again about wisdom and folly, righteousness and wickedness, honesty and deceit. This chapter also gives practical guidance of how to live your life. It talks about how one's choices affect your personal well-being and growth. And there's a lot of good verses. It's just verse after verse after verse of this contrasting style of writing. It says, "The wisest of women builds her house, but folly with her own hands tears it down. Whoever walks in uprightness fears the Lord, but he who is devious in his ways despises him." Fast forward to something I highlighted verses 12 through 15. It says, "There is a way that seems right to a man, but its end is the way to death. Even in laughter the heart may ache, and the end of joy may be grief. The backslider in heart will be filled with the fruit of his ways, and a good man will be filled with the fruit of his ways. The simple believes everything, but the prudent gives thought to his steps." I also highlighted verses 21 through 23 that says, "Whoever despises his neighbor is a sinner, but blessed is he who is generous to the poor. Do they not go astray who devise evil? Those who devise good meet steadfast love and faithfulness. In all toil there is profit, but mere talk tends only to poverty." I also highlighted 29 through 31, and then we'll move on to the next chapter. "Whoever is slow to anger has great understanding. A tranquil heart gives life to the flesh, but envy makes the bones rot. Whoever oppresses a poor man insults his maker, but he who is generous to the needy honors him."